Imagine this: two souls, walking side by side for 9 years, their fingers intertwined, their hands never letting go. At first glance, it may seem like a simple love story, a boy and a girl who meet, fall in love, and build a life together. But what if I told you that beneath the surface of those 9 years lies a pattern written in the stars, a rhythm that echoes through mythology, and a secret that reveals why love itself may be the most mysterious force in the universe? What if the act of holding hands is not just an expression of affection, but a signal, a hidden code, passed down through generations, binding two people together in ways far deeper than we can comprehend? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I will peel back the layers of this couple's journey and ULLC connections that stretch from ancient tales of creation to the scientific mysteries of human bonding. And perhaps, by the end, you'll never look at love the same way again. Their story begins with something deceptively simple. 9 years, why 9? Some might dismiss it as coincidence, but throughout history, 9 has been considered a sacred number, the number of completion, of cycles fulfilled, of transitions into a higher state. In Norse mythology, Odin hung from the world tree for 9 days and 9 nights in search of wisdom. In Chinese culture, 9 symbolizes eternal love and unity, so is it any accident that this couple spent exactly 9 years together before stepping into the sacred union of marriage? Or is it possible that their timeline was never random, but guided by something unseen, something cosmic? But before we dive deeper into the meaning of numbers, let's focus on the image that keeps appearing in their story: hands tightly held. Have you ever wondered why holding hands feels so powerful? Scientists tell us that when skin touches skin, when palms meet and fingers weave together, oxytocin is released in the brain, the so-called love hormone. But even that explanation feels too shallow, doesn't it? Think of how hands have always been symbolic. In ancient temples, handprints were left on walls as if to say, "I was here, I touched the divine." In sacred vows, couples place their hands together to seal their promises. To hold hands is to say without words, "We are one, and we will face everything together." But the next part will surprise you even more. In certain spiritual traditions, the right hand symbolizes the sun, action, and power, while the left hand symbolizes the moon, intuition, and soul. When two people hold hands, it is not just two bodies touching. It is the joining of sun and moon, logic and emotion, earth and sky. And so, for 9 long years, they held hands. Through laughter, through storms, through nights when silence said more than words ever could, their hands, joined together, became like a rope pulling them forward through time. But what comes next may change how you see the sky forever, because after those 9 years, something shifted. They did not simply get married. They created a new constellation. 2 daughters, beautiful and happy, entered their world. Think about that for a moment. 2 lives, 2 stars, emerging from the union of 2 souls. In mythology, this is a recurring theme. From the embrace of gods and goddesses came the heavens, the seas, the dawn itself. Creation is always born from union, and this couple's journey mirrors that eternal story. But here's where it gets even more mysterious. Children are not just the continuation of a family line. They are reflections, mirrors, echoes of something greater. Scientists have shown that when a child is born, fragments of the mother's cells remain in the child for life, and fragments of the child's cells remain in the mother. This exchange of essence is called microchimerism, and it means that on a cellular level, they will always carry a piece of each other. Think about that. This couple's daughters don't just carry the parents' genes. They carry parts of their very being, as if stitched together by invisible threads. The next revelation uncovers a secret very few people know. When you see a happy family walking hand in hand, you are witnessing not just love, but biology, mythology, and cosmic design woven into one. And what does happiness mean in this context? Their daughters, growing up under the warmth of their parents' love, are not just two children. Symbolically, they are the future, the continuation of a story that began long before the parents were even born. Every smile, every laugh, every step forward is like the unfolding of a prophecy. In many cultures, children are called the second life of their parents, a way for love to cheat time, to stretch itself beyond the boundaries of mortality. So perhaps these daughters are not just part of their parents' story. Perhaps they are the story, the proof that love is stronger than time itself. But we must not forget the hands. Always the hands. Even now, as a family of four, they walk together, hand in hand. The parents' fingers still intertwined, and now, the tiny hands of their daughters nestled inside that circle. A chain, unbroken. And isn't it strange? The universe itself is often described as a web, an interconnected net of energy and stars. Could it be that this family's hands, linked together, are a reflection of the cosmos itself? Each touch an orbit, each connection a gravitational pull. What if the secret of love is not hidden in grand gestures, but in the quiet persistence of holding on? Year after year, through 9 long cycles, through marriage, through children, through the weaving of 4 souls into one. What if love is not a mystery to be solved, but a mystery to be lived, breath by breath, hand in hand? And yet, this is not the end of their journey, because every ending is only the beginning of a new chapter. The family's story is still unfolding, still being written in the language of time. Somewhere in the future, there are more revelations waiting, more cosmic alignments, more moments that will astonish and transform. Their hands, still joined, are pulling them forward, toward a destiny none of us can fully see. So the question remains, what does this story reveal to us about love, about destiny, about the hidden forces that shape our lives? Perhaps the answers are already in front of us, in the simple act of 2 people refusing to let go. Or perhaps the truth lies in what comes next, the part of the journey still cloaked in mystery, waiting to be uncovered. And that, my friend, is where the real story begins.